Guess you weren't expecting it.
What the hell is going on?
We have now reached the junction.
Well, I guess the surgery didn't go so well.
You've passed away, Larry.
Who are you?
I'm Anna. I'm your Afterlife coordinator.
That's not a job.
And this is the junction, where you choose one place to spend eternity.
You want a little sniffle?
And who to spend it with.
Joan! Joan!
I was in bed and then I...
You look amazing. I have shocking news. You're dead. Yeah, how'd you know?
It took him forever to figure that out.
Excuse me. I've been waiting for this golden goose for 67 goddamn years. It's a lot to absorb, so I highly recommend just taking a deep breath in and out. Just breathe.
I never dreamt you this clearly.
You're exactly how I dreamt you. Oh, no.
Who's this guy? First husband. Died in the war.
Joan, you all right? Honey. I know this is a lot, but don't worry. I've been doing the research.
Larry!
What do you mean, Larry? We were together a week ago.
Well, a lot has happened in a week. You died, I died. I just been reunited with both of my dead husbands, and I got to pick where to spend eternity. You waited 67 years.
When eternity's on the line, seems like nothing.
It's a good opener.
You're a lurker, pal. You're waiting beyond to spoil a half a century of marriage.
It's not a competition.
Yes, it is.
Sweetheart, it is 100% for sure a
It
competition.
is, in fact, a competition.
That's literally what we're here for.
I wanted you to have a life, but I wanted us to have a chance to have one too.
That is so romantic.
I can be romantic. I don't care where we end up, just as long as we're together.
You're going to have to remind her of why she fell in love with you.
Knowing you're happy makes me happy.
Eternity is a long time to have regrets.
So, have you chosen your eternity?
I'm gonna leave it there. I guess I went first, second, and then
Plenty
I
time.
guess I'll go last on this one. Slimmy, you gotta go first on this one, bro.
I didn't know what to expect. As soon as I figured out it was a love story, I was just like, oh shit, here we go. Here we go. But then it's about death. And honestly, that is one of the areas that I'm always like all ears for what people think about it.
Yeah.
It's like the strangest thing to ever think about, honestly, but we all gotta figure it out. We all gotta figure it out. This was an interesting take on what happens in the afterlife. Very interesting take. I know they was doing things that was anti-scriptural. It was I have to look at it like a movie. I have to look at it like a movie, and I have to be objective. The way they did this was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. The writing was just incredible. I salute them for this to be a romance. That is amazing how they did this. I am thoroughly impressed. It wasn't, man, it's so easy. It's so easy to make things like this boring. It's so easy to make things like this boring. It's a comedy. It's a roller coaster ride. It's a roller coaster ride. It's just like, and then I'm gonna be honest. I just assumed that she was just, it's so easy to just go with your husband. You know, and then and to see that character development with her as she goes through these emotions of which guy should I spend the rest of my afterlife with is amazing. Also, to see each guy's story, it ain't that easy to pick. It's like I didn't put in the work. I got the kids. What do you mean? What are you doing? Who are you? Dog, you died in a weak war. You wasn't even in the good war. You was in a weak war that nobody cares about, dog. We don't care about you dying. You was weak. So then he like, you got hair dye, you ain't perfect. He was like, I don't want to be perfect. It's just like, man, like they sold me. They sold me on the characters. I have to give this movie an 8.5. I have to. I have to. Because I just think it's well written and it's so easy to make movies like this cheesy. And then, they show you a lot of things that, not novels, romances, they aren't willing to go that far sometimes. Like this went into the depths of, damn, what is love?
Mhm.
Is it what you've built with this person over time? Or is love this thing that was incomplete, that was taken, that was robbed because of the circumstances? I think they did an incredible job. The cinematography wasn't mind blowing or nothing like that. The soundtrack was great. The dialogue, I mean, from the moment that you see him talking to that bartender, all that dialogue, I loved it, man. I can't lie, man. That's a great film. That's a great film. I went in there with no expectations. I thought it was gonna be cheesy. I can't believe I'm getting a romance these high marks. But they sold me. They sold me. It's a great film, man. I can't hate. I can't hate. I went in there. Please go see Eternity. Please go see it. Please go see it.
Okay. It's my
Yes,
turn. When I first saw the preview, I was kind of not interested. I'm like, this is not gonna be it. But it turned out to be pretty cool. I like the beginning. How I'm gonna start my review off is it's like, do you pick the life that you missed, or do you go back to the life that you were already reliving? It's basically a choice. Can you put your feelings aside for the one that you really love to do what you think is best for them, or do you be selfish and do what's best for you? In the beginning, they in the car, they owed or whatever, and they going through this debate, and it made me think what you say out of your mouth can come true. Because what did he say? Things like this ends in death is what he said,
Mhm.
and then he has a freak accident at the place. And then like Slimmy was saying, it's like, okay, he was the husband, but yeah, he was the husband that was there for 7 days and was getting ready to leave. He didn't even wait on Joan. Like he was getting ready to leave her, where old boy had been waiting for 60 plus years on his love to come and meet him. So it's kind of like I get her decision was tough. And when she showed up, it's like she was all Googled eyes over him for real. I was like, ooh, this is not gonna be good, baby. Because she was, oh. And then when she got with her husband, it was like back to bickering and like they wasn't really having a good time. Even when they got to choose, they got to break the rules because when you go up there are rules. Either you have to pick your eternity, or if you decide to stay, then you got to go to the basement, and that's what it is. When you pick your eternity, you cannot come back, or basically you're going to hell. So they gave them the option to, do a trial because she had two husbands. And the first one, option one, they looked like they were having a good time. They were reminiscing. They got to see their memories. Then option two is kind of like a little turmoil. They were kind of going back and forth. And were you waiting for me? A lot of questions that he was lying about or just not answering. So she didn't feel away. But I mean, at the end of the day, she made her choice. Then somebody made a choice for her, but at the end, she made the right choice for her heart, which I totally agree with. I loved Anna. She was funny. His AC coordinator. Well, both of
Black
them are
girl.
funny. Yeah. But I mean, they both were funny, both the AC coordinators, but she was really funny. I liked her role. But other than that, I probably would give it like a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. But it was pretty
I'm
cool.
I'm torn. I don't know if I want to give it a 8.5 or a 9.
What?
Oh, This movie is so good, bro. This movie is so good. It is
Yeah,
so well written.
yeah.
Oh, this movie is good. That the black lady was my favorite part of the movie. Like she was my favorite part. She was really good. Like she was
Mhm.
Yeah.
the acting was really good. The writing was really incredible. The cinematography was so dope on this movie. When they would go through when she would do the visions of back in the day and how they
Oh yeah, yep.
and they dog like dog, it's so much to say about this movie and how they set it up to progress throughout the film. It's crazy because it made you. I agree with you, Slimmy. One of the things that I think about a lot more, probably more often than I shouldn't, is death. You know,
Yeah,
what does that look like? I don't want to die too early, all of that
yep,
type of stuff, right? And
yep,
I do. I think about that and the way that they did this movie. The first thing that makes this movie great is it's a fresh, new, original, well thought out idea
yep.
at the movies that's not a fucking sequel. They don't have to piggyback off of nothing. And I know that it's a previous one, right? I think it's a previous one. I never seen it before, but it's a fresh concept. It's new cinematography. It's the way that they put it together. It is great. It is a great movie from the beginning all the way through. It was a good movie, a great movie. It was great acting. It was the soundtrack was dope. How they framed it, and then it makes you start thinking about life in general because do you simp out? But then at the same time, the stakes is high because us in real life, if we make a decision or whatever, you get a new shot, you get a new chick, you get a new whatever, and you may not necessarily be able to, come back from the bad decision or the one that got away, but you can certainly make yourself feel better as a result of it. But then when they start raising the stakes and they like, you know, one of the things that was really great from a cinematography perspective and a writer's perspective that was good about this movie was when you went through and you can like when they went in the back and it was like, oh, what happened to these? And it was like one of the eternities aged out. Some of the eternities aged out, and it was just dope. And it's hard to explain it from a reviewer's perspective to help people really capture what it meant. It was one like so subtle where it was in the background. It was like the no men eternity.
Yeah,
Start thinking about that, like this is forever. It's forever. Like you can never come back from it. The guy that ran out and was like, I hate Museum World. Like, shit is so boring. You know what I'm saying? After a while.
yeah. He was wilding.
The beach, it was just like, yo, sand is everywhere. And it's like it's good and bad and everything, but it's what you make it. But then the decision between them both, and the nigga waited 67 years.
Woo!
It still wasn't really compatible, which shows you also that some of the stuff that we superficially think is meaningful in a relationship is not it's not the glue. It's not the thing that warrants you being together forever. It's the memories. And the thing that won her was the fact that he let her go. He had to let her go and let her see what she was dealing with or what her
Hmm.
life was really like before she truly understood what was best for her. It was great, bro. That movie was incredible, man. I really want to give it a 9. I really, really, really want to give it a 9. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I'm gonna give it an eight
That's
and a half. I really want to give it a 9, bro.
please
I
go
will
see
rewatch
that.
that movie.
Mhm.
Please go see Eternity, y'all.
It's great. It's really good. It's really good, bro. I like that movie a lot. I like that more than Zootopia, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
I just
Yes,
understand
yes,
that it's two different types of movies too, but
yeah,
She
I
even
like
risked
this one.
hell for him.
Yeah,
yeah. She
Went
she
back.
risked it all. She
Mhm.
risked it all.
All to get back to him and go
they
to where eternity.
They perfectly cast that movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything
Even with
was.
the black girl,
Yeah,
they perfectly cast that movie.
everything was crazy in that. Everything was
The
crazy.
pace was great. The dialogue was great. The subtle background and the sets and the skits and all of that was great. I can't really think of any flaws in the movie. I mean, it's gonna be some people that talk about the simping part, but when you start thinking about the stakes of where you spend the rest of your life,
Yeah, it's different.
it's a different
Yeah.
conversation. You know what I'm saying? But then I start one of the ways I judge how high a movie can go is how relevant it is as far as like how you start to think about the people in your own life. You know what I'm saying? That shit had me about to send some text messages, bro. You know I choose you for eternity, right?
Hey,
Jesus.
where you got me on your list? Where I'm at?
Oh, bro, I was on some, you know, glad that you never had a previous relationship like that. That was meaningful to you.
I thought she
Dog,
was a player at
dog,
first.
I was ready to send some wild text messages after watching that movie. I was like, man, let me put my phone down for a second.
Let me not think about this too hard. It's just a
Because you know,
movie.
on iMessage after so many minutes, you can't take that shit back. That should just live there.
Yeah, that do how you. It do make you think though.
But at first she wanted to be player. Yeah, she wanted to take them both to eternity. She said that's
Yeah,
the great option.
I
yeah,
didn't know
she
what she was
did.
gonna pick.
Yeah, she definitely tried to. She definitely tried to slip that
Yeah,
in there.
she tried to get her cake and eat it.
You know what was so dope about how well they did that movie? They did it to where who you show up as in eternity and what
Yes,
age you show up as is based
yes,
off of how you seen yourself at your best. And
Mm,
they
that was
explained it
raw.
like it was some people that showed up as children.
mhm.
That shit was deep. That shit was deep as fuck, bro. Seriously. Like it was
Then they had
really, really
her
deep when you start
neighbor.
thinking about it.
Her neighbor was 70 in the
Yeah,
joint because
Her best
she was
friend.
like that one time
yeah,
when I had this lesbian retreat, it was just the best times of my life. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
bro. Yeah.
And how
It
he
was a
That's
noticed
lot of
crazy.
stuff in that, bro. It was
Yeah, it's a
wild.
lot to take from that.
her hair was different.
Oh
Then
yeah,
started
see, yeah,
when he just started reminiscing, like, wait a minute, her hair wasn't even like that when I met her. So that's what helped him make his choice. But again, that's why I said, are you selfish and just make them choose you, or do you let them go and see if they can find something that they really want?
Which if this is just a regular romance movie, it's different, but because the stakes are so high, talking
Yeah.
yep,
about eternity, it's
yep.
like, whoa.
That's what made it crazier because shit, this is finite. This
If
is
we
it.
had to pick people that we dealt with in our regular life based off of the
Ooh.
idea that they were going to play a role for the rest of our lives, I think that we would be more careful with who we subject ourselves to.
Hell yeah,
Like
hell
it
yeah.
make you think about that shit. Like, what role do these people play in my life
Yeah, it wouldn't be no YOLO. It
at
wouldn't be
all?
no YOLO.
Yeah, it was
Nope.
great.
Yeah,
I love this movie. I really do.
yeah, yeah. I was not expecting that, man. It just goes to show, like, so you got with these with Zootopia and with Eternity, it just goes to show you, like, you could write that blockbuster,
Yeah,
and that everybody want to see. But
yeah,
then
yeah,
you
yeah.
can always write just a great movie that
Yep.
catch people off guard. It was like
Yep.
12 people in the theater for Eternity. 12.
It was me
You know
and
what I'm
one other
saying?
person, me and one other couple, but it was a
Yeah.
really, really, really small theater.
Mm.
And I think the movie has been out for a little bit too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it's been out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe. something like that.
And then when Zootopia coming out, that shit was gonna be
Woo!
popping. Which is funny because I was thinking to myself, man, it's a slow movie week, but this was probably one of the best weeks that I've had enjoying movies in the theaters.
Yeah, this was fire. Cause this go. Wait, what? When we saw Badlands, what was the other movie we saw in theater?
I can pull it up. I don't remember though.
Wait, was it Running Man? Was it Running Man and Badlands on the same joint?
Might have been.
That's tough.
No.
Yeah.
Might have been. Let me pull it up. I can check it
Ooh,
out.
that's tough. Woo! But then it just goes to show, like, when you see, you don't expect it from this though.
Yeah.
You don't expect it. Like Zootopia, Eternity. Like, you don't expect this to be like, damn, I just saw two great films.
They got
You
a
know,
market.
like,
They got a mark. No, it was Now You See Me and Running Man. Now You See
absolutely
Me.
never mind.
It was Now You See Me. It was Running Man and Vicious. And then before that for Badlands, it was Bugonia, the home,
so,
Bugonia, and Predator.
woo! See,
I think this is a better week, Slimmy. This is the best week so far. In the 6 episodes that we did, I'm convinced that this was the best week.
wait, what was up there with Bugonia? With and Badlands. What was up there with that? What was the other
Tron.
third movie?
Tron.
Tron?
Yeah, Tron. We went and seen Tron, remember? Because we went
Tron,
and seen
Badlands, and
we seen Black Phone 2, Tron, and I forgot what I think we only seen those two that week.
no, but no, it was something else there with Bugonia and Badlands. It's a third movie.
You talking
I'm
about
trying
as
to
far
think
as
of,
what we ranked it?
no, what we saw with the other movie that we saw with it.
We seen Vicious. Oh
Oh,
no, I'm sorry. We didn't see Vicious. We seen The Home with
oh yeah, oh
the
woo
boy they
with
slept with Kim Kardashian in
Pete
him.
Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. But the
Yeah.
home wasn't in theaters. I was streaming.
Right. Yeah. I think this is probably I'm giving this the best one. Because we've never had two back-to-back movies where we both agreed that they at least 8.5s. We've never done
Oh
it.
yeah, no. We ain't got that. We ain't got there.